Good morning. It's about 6:45. Started hiking at 6:30. Had a little breakfast. Leaving Mount Greylock. Big downhill. Not sure where we're going tonight. Somewhere where there's water. About 12, 13 miles up. Should be a beautiful day. .60 degrees, sunny. Supposed to get up in the 70s. Got a big downhill and a big uphill. And then tomorrow I go to Bennington to pick up another resupply box. For the last week. It was nice up there, but I wish we had done more miles. But it all worked out. Passing 1,600 miles today and getting into Vermont. That's always cool. Have you? Oh, breeze feels so good. Ooh, yeah. Well, I think it's downhill all the way into Williamstown from here. Making pretty good time. 4 miles, 2 hours. Trail's getting drier. That's good. Past the 1,600 mark. It's about 11, almost 11:30. Made a really good time. Now I'm going back up after going all the way down from Mount Greylock. But it's not that steep, so I got maybe 5.5, 6 miles to go. Real soon, be crossing into Vermont. Always exciting to crash another border into a different state. Made reservations for hotel tomorrow in Bennington. Set up a shuttle between 1 and 2. Pick me up at Route 9. And I just got to hike the rest of the day. Oof. Hoping to be done by 2:30 maybe. Water is still a big mystery, and where I'm gonna stay. There's a couple options. None of them very clear. There's an old shelter site that's supposed to have water on it. There's a country road that's supposed to be close to water that might have some tent sites, stealth. Rock hopping. Oh, that's so good. What a beautiful day to hike. Most of my big climbs out of the way. Whew. Last 10 minutes were tough. And I'm on top of this mountain, which I know not what it's called. Saw very few people on the trail so far. Just maybe about 4 or 5 day hikers. A lady walking her dog just out of Williamstown. She told me her husband's through hiking right now. He's in Northern Virginia. Hour and a half of hiking uphill. Whew. Almost 2 hours actually. I believe I started at 10:30 and it's almost 12:30. I think I got one gnarly small climb ahead to F's Lookout. EPH. F. But I'm going to stop for lunch soon. Oh. What do we have here? Welcome through Vermont, the long trail. Hello, Vermont. And we are on a long trail. That's cool. Good morning. It's Friday the 13th, June 13th. And I'm going to pick up a shuttle to go into Bennington for my last resupply. I'm gonna have, I think, 5 days. 5 more days after today. Spent a nice night at the old Seth Warner shelter. It's a beautiful night to sleep. In the 40s. Slept so good. Ooh. Vermont. Got 11.5 miles to go to Route 9. The stepping stone game. Ooh, big step. Told the shuttle driver I'll be there between 1 and 2. I think I'll make it there by noon. Been without cell service last day or so. Really had crappy cell service this trip. No biggie. Going up to 3,000 feet again today, I think. And then way back down. And then back up tomorrow with a relatively full backpack. It's about 6:20. Got up at 5. Been hiking with Lady Sunshine. She's from Spokane. We always seem to end up at the same spot. Very nice lady. See what the day brings. I just ran into a Sobo hiker who saw a bear about 4 miles up the trail. He seemed pretty freaked out. This is beautiful. Wow. There's something out there. Deer, maybe? It was brown. gorgeous. Keep off. A beaver pond. Pretty. Very nice. Ooh, I see something out there swimming, maybe? Just a duck. Where'd the trail go? Now we're gonna have to figure this out. Good morning. It's Saturday, June 14th. I've gone about 1.5 miles so far. First hour was so tough. Straight uphill. It's been kind of raining. I fell within 5 minutes. Got all muddy. Just being stupid. Four more days. Rain should stop soon. Didn't really rain hard. Didn't have to poncho up or anything. And the shelters for the next 4 days set up perfectly for me. Just 10 miles apart. So, should be relatively easy. You never know. Spent the night in Bennington at the Autumn Inn Hotel. It was kind of funky. On the funky side of town on the outskirts. It's supposed to be a great hiker town. But I didn't see any of it because I was so far away. But I did get some sandwiches, some subs, and Henry's Smoked Meats and Cheese. I had some of it yesterday. Man, it's good stuff. So that's going to be my meals. And even though I just picked up a food box, I mailed a lot of it home yesterday because I don't need it. Don't need the weight. And I'd rather eat sandwiches for lunch and dinner. Just past Newheim shelter. I think I go up to 4,000 feet or close to it today. To Goddard shelter. I was able to do laundry last night, soak in a bath, drink some beer, all good things. And then 5 minutes and I get all muddy. You have to see an orange salamander in Vermont. I've seen them in every state up to here. And I'm sure they're here. Beautiful day to hike. Nice and cool. Some Vermud. Hikers call Vermont Vermud. And I'm wearing it this morning. Well, I fell again. 2 falls in one day. That's a first. Slid right off a mossy rock. Made me mad. But this forest is beautiful. Look at the green. Ow. Look at the mud. Okay. These boardwalks are awesome, but man, they are slippery. You have to really take your time on them. Even when they're dry. I'm digging Vermont so far, except for the mud. Whoa. That was unexpected. Rah. Say cheese. The clouds have rolled in. Probably still in the 50s. If you like it. Yuck. Na, na, na. At the shelter, spooky night. Very cold. Been in a cloud all afternoon. Nothing's drying out. Just had dinner, about ready to check in for bedtime. This is Goddard Shelter in Vermont. Good morning, Bon Matin. It's Sunday, June 15th, about 8 o'clock, up atop of Glastonbury Mountain, 3,750 feet. Oh, there's a tower. Morning. Well, no view. Spent a wonderful night at the shelter. Got a chill day planned ahead. No rain. Should be a little warmer. I think in the 60s. Right now it's low 50s. And I was wearing all my clothes last night. 2 pair of socks, 2 long sleeve shirts, a short sleeve shirt, jacket. Slept in the shelter. Slept great. No extreme uphills today. Feeling good. Had a very frustrating afternoon yesterday because my GPS wasn't working, so it kept showing me way off trail. And there was absolutely no white markers. Went miles without seeing a white marker. So I really wasn't sure if I was going the right place. But Eventually made it. Hey, white blaze. Where were you yesterday? Oh, it smells so good in here. Beautiful pine forest. Love the mornings in the woods. So peaceful. Birds waking up. Stream, a little river. Or the trail, a little river. Yeah. Oh no, don't get wet. Oh, got wet. That's the trail. Lovely. A lot of this in Vermont. Because I'm not planning a big day, I've been taking my sweet ass time. It's wonderful. Just walking at a nice slow pace. Oops. Been seeing this all over. Some type of fungus. Seems like they're upside down. Seems like they should be the other way. But I'm sure nature knows best. Such a beautiful green forest. Whoa. Expecting to run into a hobbit at any moment, or an elf or something. Sunlight, keep coming. Last night in here, Tuesday night, yeah, no, Monday night, I don't know, Monday night, he's staying at Stratton Pond Shelter. They have a big pond. Hope it's warm enough to swim. That would be cool. And then before that, got to go up to Stratton Mountain. I think it's 3,900 feet. And I think there's a ski resort up there. With the restaurant at the bottom. And hikers can take a gondola for free down to the restaurant if it's open. Yeah, we'll try this without poles. Ugh. Whew. We are at Kid Gore Shelter. Stopping for second breakfast. Be aware of the bear. Funny name. Kid Gore. I'm sure there's a name behind it. Got 3 goals today to take my sweet ass time, which I'm doing. Don't fall. Haven't done that yet. And don't get my shoes any wetter than they already are. So far, success. Just a little off the trail. They called it .1, but it wasn't even that. 1971. Log cabin. Beautiful. Big lake way out there. Let's eat. Been a lovely day. Oh my God. Look at that. I think that's moose poo. Huh. Saw another pile of it, but not as big a little while back. Oh, another pile. Huh. That would be way cool to see a freaking moose. Hey, Rocky, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat. Not again. All right. Keep your eyes out peeled for a moose. Oh, must be going downhill. What's up with that? I should have took this way. Whoa. Stretch. Some foot action. Not enough foot action footage. Beaver pond. Perfect place to see a moose. Or a beaver. Or both. Oh, fun. No prob. Oof. Piece of cake. And watch, I'll fall in now. Whoa. Seems like I just made a U-turn. Not much longer till I'm donezo for the day-o. Beaver Lodge. That's pretty cool. Beaver Dam. Right there. Big white rock out there. Sure would like to see a beaver or a moose. Just thought I get to hike in mud. Burr mud. Here we are at Story Spring Shelter. May tent up, I may not. It's got water just right down the trail. Bear boxes over there. Nice easy day, did about 9 miles. Hungry. And tomorrow it's Stratton Pond Shelter, I believe. After Stratton Mountain, which is 3,900 feet. Oh. Went down to the river that crosses the trail and soaked my feet. Man, that water's cold. Excuse me. This is home for the night. Good morning. June 16th, Monday. Started hiking about 5:45. It's It's probably a little after 6 right now. I think the biggest climb of the trip is coming up Stratton Mountain, 3,900 feet, where there's a ski resort. And then down to Stratton Pond Shelter. Still have to figure where I'm going to stay Tuesday night, because that's my last day. That's tomorrow. And get picked up Wednesday morning. There's a hotel 0.5 off the trail, but you got to book on their website. It's a ridiculous idea for hikers, but I'm going to try and stay there, I think. Ten and a half miles in total today. 6.5 to the top of the mountain, and then downhill to the shelter. I want to see a moose today. That would be so cool. Let's hope the trail's not as muddy and wet as it's been. Stayed in the shelter last night. Not a lot of good tent sites around that place. Should get into the 60s today, I think, maybe the 70s. I'd love to see 70 and sunny. Love to go for a swim in that pond. Mud. Discovered the tip of my hiking pole is broken. But they almost got me. Well, they did get me. 600 miles. Or 1,000 miles, actually, yeah. Haven't recorded much because I've been climbing 3,940 feet. Stratton Mountain. I think I gotta go up that tower. See if I can make it to the top. Oh, that's a nice view of the treetops. I'm already not liking this. Well, I'm mostly down from Stratton Mountain. Wasn't too bad. It's 11:30 and I got a mile to the shelter. But it's got a huge pond where sometimes people swim. So maybe I'll do that. Spend the afternoon eating. Got a room for Tuesday night. 0.5 off the trail in Pinnacle Lodge. Pretty uneventful day hiking. But early climbed the climb to Stratton Mountain. I passed a guy out there doing trail work. And he was shocked at my hat. International Harvester. It's like, why are you wearing that? I told him about a tractor I bought and restored. Told him I had a Farmall H, and he's a trail maintainer volunteer, and his trail name when he thru hiked was Farmall H. So when I saw my hat, I said, if it ain't red, leave it in the shed. And he knew exactly what I was talking about. Turns out he has 20 of them, 20 Farmalls in his farm. He had inherited a farm from his dad. And when you buy an antique tractor, you join a cult. I didn't know that. But yeah. So we sat and talked 10 minutes about tractors and whatnot and farming and my experience as a 10-year-old learning how to drive on a tractor. Cutting hay, raking hay, baling hay, spreading manure. It was pretty cool. It kind of made my morning. I've spent all day without getting my feet wet, so I don't want to do it now. I'm very careful on these squishy areas. So, should be at the shelter in a half an hour. Got a little 200-foot climb up to it. It's a huge pond, actually 2 shelters circle the lake. I'll have to get an updated forecast. This morning it looked like rain tomorrow, and I'd rather not be tenting in the rain. Done that enough this trip, and my tent's been nice and dry, so we'll see where I'm staying. But I'm starving. Don't have much food left, just enough to get me off the trail. So I'll spend the afternoon farting around and making my backpack lighter. We are at Stratton Pond. A lot of bugs. Shelter is about 0.2 up the road that way. I'm gonna go for a dip. It's about 1 and I'm done for the day. See if the water's warm. Bunch of minnows out there, minnowing about. I just had a loon pop up 20 feet in front of me. Got some good pictures of it though. There's one way out there. Where'd you go, buddy? Oh, there he is. One of 2 Stratton shelters. This one has bunks for 16. Rolled in here about 12:30. Got an upper deck. Could fit a lot more than 16 in here probably. Privy up the hill. Air box down the hill. Water's far. There's a beaver right in front of me. Oh my God. Isn't that cool? Good morning. June 17th, Tuesday. My last day hiking. I got a 10-mile hike to a lodge. Got a room at Pinnacle Lodge. It's raining. Not too bad. Still on the access trail to Stratton Pond Shelter. What a beautiful place. Had a cool beaver experience last night. Hope it showed up on tape. Appalachian Trail North. That's me. Said 10 miles to Route 11. That's where I'm going. Let's hope the rain holds off. It's supposed to be a nice window till at least 1 or 2 o'clock where it shouldn't rain too much. These are holes from woodpeckers. Amazing birds. I guess it's only fitting that the last day of my hike is raining, considering how it all started. Just got a nice fresh liter of water back there. And profile of the trail looks pretty easy today. Just a lot of little ups and downs. Really enjoyed staying at Stratton Pond. Saw a bunch of cool things. Pretty successful trip. Didn't lose anything. Didn't forget anything. No catastrophes. A lot of rain, a lot of mud. I did not sleep well in that bunkhouse. Kept finding myself right on the edge of the bunk. It's like, whoa. I kept losing my quilt. But it wasn't that cold, so it's not like I was cold. Kept slipping off. Oh, squish, 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 squish. Really want to try and keep my feet dry again. Yesterday I was successful. So much nicer hiking in dry socks. Life's little pleasures. Certainly noticed a change in the environment as soon as I hit northern New York, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Vermont. More pine forests, more green mossy stuffs. Kind of reminded me of the Smokies a little. Boy, everything looks so green. I love it. A lot more boardwalks and swampy areas. A lot more bugs and skeeters. Where to go? Oh boy. Bump, bump, bump. Some road walking, forest road. I think I do this for a while. Got a text from my hotel, early check-in available. Maybe put it into high gear. It's kind of taking my time last day and all, but if I could check in early, yeah. Saw 4 or 5 trail maintainers out there working on the trail. That's always cool. Two and a half miles till it's over. And it's been raining for about a half hour now. Actual rain. But I'm really not getting wet because it's a light drizzle. Got a downhill, short uphill, and then downhill to the end. It's 10 after 11. Should be rolling in about 12:30. Heard there's a Italian restaurant that I could order from and they will deliver. First thing I'm going to scope out. I'm pretty hungry. And basically out of food. Maybe a candy bar or two. Had an owl scare the crap out of me. It was right above me, took off, and his wings made such a weird alien noise flapping. He probably had a 6-foot wingspan. Didn't get a great look at him. I definitely saw his head and his wingspan. But the noise of the flapping, I was like, it took me a couple seconds to say, what is that? Haven't really seen anybody on the trail. Except for a girl who was sobo. She might have been a slack packing or just day hiking. Hope it doesn't rain harder. I really don't want to poncho up. Really got nothing to keep dry, or nothing I need to keep dry, but don't want to get to the hotel dripping wet. Well, it's a melancholy, bittersweet day. Last day on the trail. I want to get home. I want to stay out here. Miss my son, miss my dog, miss my friends. Miss the people at work. Not sure I miss work. But I like the people a lot that I work with. And they cover my ass a lot when I'm out here. So I appreciate that. All right, I have about 0.5 to the road. And about the same to my hotel. The end is nigh. Oh, squish. Whoa. Oh, still not wet. I'm really trying to keep my feet dry today. I've been close a couple times to losing it. Squish. Oh. Rain's gotten a little bit harder. Of course, it finishes with an uphill. Oh, they're actually bricks. Everything always finishes with an uphill.